Alrighty, welcome to episode 36 of the Consistent Genius Podcast. I'm here with Lexi Taute, cousin of Hunter Taute from episode 4, and Katie McAllister, Lexi's best friend.
That's all I am.
Yeah, so today we got a few topics that we already had written down, and I think we're going to go right in. We're going to jump in, talk about... So you were telling me earlier, the Halloween night. What happened with that?
Wait, are we talking about the rainbow
No,
dance? Oh, okay.
No, not you.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't say me.
Listen,
I said,
we can't
okay.
make all these stories about me. Katie will have to jump into some of these.
I don't have any stories. None.
Oh, Halloween. Yeah, that was my... Actually, it was this. One of them was the same guy from before.
No way.
Yeah.
The anal guy.
Yeah, and then the other one ended up being my boyfriend.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
So my birthday's November 1st, so on Halloween normally
My birthday's your half birthday.
Yeah,
Fun fact.
so I always get really fucked up on Halloween because everybody was fucked up the night before, so nobody wants to go out on my birthday.
Oh, yeah. Aw, boo.
So I drank a whole bottle of wine and I was chugging a bottle of Fireball. So,
Ew.
great start to the night. And pretty much starting at about 10 p.m., I started getting sick.
Oh,
So I thought it was smart to text both of these guys that I was talking to and invite them both over. Thankfully, they did not come at the same time. One of them showed up and took care of me for a little bit. And then when he left, the other one was like, oh, I'm on my way over. And so he would come over. My sorority sisters would go downstairs and make sure they weren't running into each other. It was great. It was back and forth for a while. And the anal guy, still sends me the same picture every year
Of his butt.
of myself.
what?
No, of me at the toilet.
Damn.
Yeah, it's great.
So you were in a sorority,
Yeah, I was.
Greek life or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you advise that? Because a bunch of my girlfriends want to, but I always thought it was kind of stupid.
I liked it. I think though.
I feel like you liked it to an extent.
Yeah, I feel like you pay a lot of money.
Yeah, that's what I heard. You have to pay fees to send applications out. And what?
You pay a lot of money, and you pay money to go through recruitment. But actually being in the sorority is expensive, and
Do you pay rent?
living in my sorority house costs as much as as a semester of college.
I was gonna say,
it
I
costs
feel
the
like-
same as the dorms.
Whoa. Oh,
So-
okay.
But it averaged out, you couldn't be there over breaks. It was just like a dorm. It was
That
really
sucks.
stupid.
Yeah, why would you
Well,
not, if it's a
and-
house?
In a sorority house, we had such strict rules. Even when I was 21, I couldn't have alcohol. Guys had to be out of your bedroom at midnight and out of the house at 2 a.m.
Wait, my question is, though, how enforced is that?
Do they check? They do
Who,
room
Are you
check.
who does
kidding
the
me?
check?
The house manager.
Is that a girl your age, or is she
Yeah, and normally it's
like
the
a,
bitch or
the
the
bitch.
suck up that you would picture being
yeah.
the rule follower girl,
Were you,
because
were
nobody
you the
wants
rule
to be
follower girl?
Yeah, Lexi was actually the house.
The bitch.
Yeah,
The
it was
bitch.
actually me. Surprise. No, it was normally a girl that was a goody two shoes and liked to get people in trouble, basically. Yeah.
Cunty girls.
Basically.
That's great. Okay, so
Uh-oh.
what? Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I was thinking about this topic today, because recently in the news there's this person, a big YouTuber. He does a bunch of gun videos. I'm sure sometime in the past you've seen one of his videos, FPS Russia. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Nope.
No, I've never
Absolutely
seen those
not.
videos.
10 million
Never heard of
subscribers.
them.
He was one of the first big YouTubers, and
Okay.
recently someone mailed weed to his house,
Okay.
and he got raided, and he was in a big felony case, was facing a lot of years,
How much weed?
more than a few ounces. It was a good amount. And so they raided his house, and he had a bunch of guns too, and with silencers and whatnot. And I'm sure Lexi, you might know, silencers are slightly illegal unless you have proper paperwork and whatnot.
I'm too blonde to
Maybe
know.
you
Why
don't.
would I know this?
I
Because
don't
my
know.
dad.
Yeah, your dad's awesome. He's a
Apparently,
beast.
I don't look like I
I
would
don't
know
know
that.
if you do that. I don't know. But so they were talking about the fact that in about 5 years, this whole weed case that he is now a felon for
Right.
may not have ever happened, because it's on the track to being legalized. Some states it is legalized. I think you can go to Colorado and anyone can buy now.
Mhm.
So what's your whole opinion on weed, and do you guys think it should be legalized?
Yeah, I mean, I work in the medical field, so
You're a nurse.
50 days.
50
But yeah,
days.
50 days.
Gonna be a nurse.
But I don't know. I mean, like, I have a friend that works at a family practice that, like, gives out, well, they don't just give out. I mean, like, give out medical marijuana licenses. But I don't know. I mean, there's, like, a lot more health benefits than taking, like, an opioid. And I think recreationally, too, like, I mean, sorry, Mom, you already know this, though. But, like, I've smoked pot before, and I've obviously drank before. So comparing the two, like, I feel so much worse the next day after drinking than I do after smoking. Like, after smoking pot, I feel great the next day. I got a great night of sleep. So it's just like, if you're gonna compare like two drugs, like alcohol and marijuana, then, like, I don't know. I feel like there's no. First off, the government's losing out on a lot of taxes by not having it legalized.
There's a lot of money to be made.
Yeah.
I knew a guy in 2013. He put like 100,000 in, turned it into like 400,000 just through the stock market of the weed, like all the dispensaries opening and stuff.
Well, yeah, and like even, like the dispensaries. I think one just opened up in Grandview. There's like,
I think I passed one yesterday. I was by the Short North.
Yeah, there's one open up there. But then, like, back to the whole medicine thing. Like, I've seen people withdraw from alcohol. You obviously can't withdraw from pot, but like, alcohol withdrawal is the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, I would 100% do pot. Smoke pot any day over drinking if, like, we were just going to weigh, like, the health risks involved.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, from a medical standpoint, heck yeah, to Mary J.
How about you?
I'm, like, either way. I don't care if it's legalized. I don't smoke.
Yeah.
Katie knows.
I was gonna say,
just
I don't
never
smoke
have. I'm
anymore,
not into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't care.
Huh.
I don't care if other people do it.
I was gonna say, it's never once affected me. Like,
yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. I don't think people should be driving when they do it. Like, I know some people that
when they drink,
like
too.
they smoke and then they drive. Well, yeah, obviously, but some people like will smoke and then like be like, oh, well, I'm gonna go get food now, and you gotta drive to get food. Like, they can't be doing that.
DoorDash exists now, though. We are preparing this world for legalized marijuana.
Well, see, your generation does that, but like I don't. Like, none of my friends.
Our generation.
Yeah, you guys are a little older than me. 23. You're both 23, right?
Yeah.
I got pulled a gray out this morning.
So like I always see like you guys like DoorDash and Uber Eats or whatever, but like my friends don't really do that. Like,
okay, well, they better get with it. Here's the thing: you also just graduated high school. All these people are gonna go off to college, and they're gonna DoorDash everything all the time.
Can we be honest? I have only DoorDashed one time.
Okay, don't
besides when you've
I
done
DoorDash all the time. All the time.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
wait, what do you do at work? Can you? I thought you said you can't leave.
Well, most of the time I pack my lunch the night before.
Oh, that's that leads into another topic. You were told by a dude that you were too wifey material.
Yeah.
Clearly, you're packing your own lunch every day.
You pack your own lunch. You clean your own house.
Oh, because that's such a bad thing?
You said something else the other day.
Wait, hold on. What's wrong with cleaning your house every day?
Wait, yeah.
Can we just back up to that?
Listen, a great man once said, as long as you have someone to clean your house and a little action on the side, you're doing okay.
Well, who said that?
They
didn't think
Billy.
This guy didn't think this, apparently.
No, so, wait, you said it was your recycling thing, how you recycle, and I'm like, wifey.
Oh, yeah, and how I got you plates when you were making a mess.
Oh, yeah.
And I washed her romper.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, the laundry. She's like, I'm doing a load, so just throw it in.
But then she also took the 6-pack of White Claw, the empty one that I put in the trash, and was like, it was you. You put money in the trash. This is supposed to be recycled. I'm like, okay, sorry.
Okay, I don't care if it's recycled. I care that it's taking up room in my trash
But then
can.
you throw it in the recycling as a box. You're supposed to break down boxes.
Well, the recycling people who pick it up can do it.
She's becoming wifey. She still had to learn that you have to collapse the box.
But like, I would never turn down a wifey, though. You know what I mean? Like, what the
Yeah, I didn't know if it was a... I mean, didn't know if I should take it as a compliment or an insult.
I think his was an insult,
for
but
sure.
It should have been a compliment. I don't know.
Okay, well, good to know.
Maybe he was just looking for like.
Wait, when did this happen and how old was he?
This was like last year.
Yesterday.
This was
Last
like
year?
last year. So
So he
what?
was, like,
and he was
22?
older than me. No, he
Oh,
was like
never mind then.
24.
Wow.
Okay, then that's a
I
problem.
mean, that's still young. I get it, but like, it's not like I was like, oh my god, we need to get married right now.
Yeah.
Like,
once you
not even. I wasn't even like, hey, let's date. Like, I was like, we're hanging out. It's cool.
Yeah.
once you've graduated college, no girl is too wifey. That's the next step in life.
Yeah,
Word.
it was like
Becoming
you're too
established.
like you're the kind of girl I want to meet my parents, but like, nah.
But nah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. I was like,
However,
all right.
men do mature slower than women, so maybe he's like really like 20.
Probably.
Huh.
Facts.
I know.
So Billy's like 15. 12.
No, I'm mature for my age, sweetie. Come on, you should know this. So, Katie, you have a lot of tattoos.
Yes.
You have a lemon on your ankle
Sure do.
because you and your friend made lemonade the first time.
Okay, that's more to that.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay. So my friend, she's in the Navy, and I went to go visit her at Virginia Beach. And at this point, I only had one other tattoo. It was the one on my rib, and she
What's the one on your rib?
just Roman numerals.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, "Let's go get a tattoo," and I was like, "Okay, like why
Okay.
not?"
And
But-
Lexi was pissed it wasn't with her instead.
mean,
but yeah.
Low-key.
Low-key, yeah, she was probably a little upset because, like, Lexi's my girl, best friends. We don't have any matching tattoos yet.
I think I thought of one we can get, though.
Which
I
one?
want to hear about it.
The initials KR for
KR.
the guy,
Oh
the
my
guy
God.
that
Okay,
ruined
wait,
our
wait,
friendship.
That's another story for another time.
For
Wait.
the next 5 minutes.
Okay,
but yeah.
for the next 5 minutes. But yeah, so we like wanted to get something which, like, side note, no offense if you have an infinity symbol tattoo, but
That's like typical white bitch.
yeah, just like not my thing. So I was like, I want something that matches, but I don't want it to be something that like is an infinity sign or like BFFs forever tattoo across our foreheads. Like, I'm not into
A
it.
tramp stamp that just
Yeah.
says tramp stamp.
Yeah, nothing like that. So we decided the first time we ever hung out, we made lemonades. We're like, well, let's get a lemon tattooed then. But we tried to find a picture, like, to show this guy, and there's, like, as you could probably tell, not many lemon tattoos out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're, like, super original.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the lemon.
And then you have a bunch of
Some
flowers
floral, yeah.
for your whole family.
Whole family.
Yeah.
Every flower is their birth month.
And Lexi has a flower.
She will.
I
I
do.
told her I'm going
I
to get a
will.
chrysanthemum right on
Oh,
my...
yeah.
Why in your elbow?
I don't know, because it would look so stupid when I went like that. So I just
It's because she thinks I
told her
look
that that's what I was
stupid.
going to do.
Oh, that's so mean.
No. Just, wait, I was going to say something that Chris said.
Oh.
You know what I was going to say?
Don't say it.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, so I think you just let the name slip, maybe.
Well, it's my brother.
Oh, never mind. But back in the day, middle school,
Mm-hmm.
Lexi was in a relationship.
Yeah, for 2 years.
2 years. That's real long in middle school years.
Oh,
That's
like we
real
were
long
together
in
all
general.
the time.
Yeah.
Like he's still my mom's favorite boyfriend I've ever had.
No way.
Yeah.
How many boyfriends have you had, like, long term?
3.
3.
Yep.
How about you, Katie?
All of them for 2 years.
Hold on. Wait, did you say how many?
Term. Long
oh,
term.
long term?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe like 4,
Okay.
maybe.
So,
What about you, Billy?
Yeah, Billy.
I had, like, one, like, long, and then, like, one for, like, a month.
Okay.
And then she, like, cheated on me, but...
Oh, we
yeah.
have to talk about that too.
Yeah. So, breaks up with you. And then
broke up with me.
and starts texting Katie.
No,
Okay,
that's
wait,
not what
okay, that is
happened.
not
Katie
what
wanted
happened.
him.
Oh, Katie started texting him?
Yes.
Savage.
Yes.
That is kind of savage.
Rude.
Were you pissed?
No,
I
because
don't
she
think she
wasn't even
knew.
the. Oh, I knew.
Oh.
She was.
Shit, okay.
She wasn't even like the worst part because like
I wasn't.
no, because I knew he was talking to one of my other like friends.
Oh, so he was two-timing both of us.
Oh,
He
damn.
well, he started to date this other girl in high school. Like she got his phone number from me to like help me out and figure out what was going on, and then they started dating.
That's
I was
kind
like,
of
oh,
savage.
no, it's not.
It's always your friends.
Yes, literally. Then my high school boyfriend cheated on me with one of my good friends in a car at a party, and my other friends caught them.
With the headlights, you told
Yeah.
me about this.
Yep.
Damn. That bastard. All boys are
I
stupid.
pick horrible friends.
Yeah. Well, Katie's a good one. Oh, I don't know. She texted her boyfriend,
Okay, this was like
were,
literally
like,
over
12.
a decade ago.
but that is so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I was at Chick-fil-A with my boy, and we saw a couple girls we knew, and they had a little guy with them. They would babysit or whatever. So I was like giving him some lines to say to the girls, and he was doing it. It was funny. You know the goldfish one?
Yeah, you told me this one yesterday.
Are you a goldfish because you're the snack that smiles back?
Oh my gosh.
That's good. Bitches love it. And then he's like, I was like, how old are you? He's like, I'm 8. And I'm like, oh, when's your birthday?
So
He's like,
you told him that one, right? The goldfish one,
Yeah.
this 8-year-old?
yeah. And he was saying it to all the girls, and it was hilarious, by the way. And then I'm like, when's your birthday? He's like 10/10/10, because like November 10th, or wait,
that's
October 10th.
Good one.
My bad. Because you're 11/1. Yeah,
Mhm.
2010.
You're saying that 2010 wasn't last year.
That was long ago.
That's crazy.
Like
Yeah,
that is crazy.
that is.
And he's like, he can talk.
Billy,
you
when
know?
I realized you were born in 2001,
Yeah.
I like I don't even know. Like that's crazy to me.
I know.
2001.
Well, that's what I'm saying about this kid. Like he was born in 2010. And it was like just yesterday. It was like 2012. The end of the world was coming. You know, like all that.
You were like 10 years old.
I know. Well, I was like, damn, the world's ending. So I don't know. It's just wild. Time flies.
What was that? Oh no, that was 2000. Never mind. The like when the internet thing.
Y2K.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. You
Never
were
mind.
only 5 for that.
I mean, at least I was born.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So, kissing girls.
Mm-hmm.
Is it gay if girls kiss girls?
So I actually had this conversation the other day. Are you about to ask me if it's gay for 2 girls but not for 2 guys?
Well, wait a minute. I think it's gay.
Because
This
I had
might
this
sound bad.
conversation.
It's gay if 2 guys kiss, yes. If 2 girls kiss, it's not gay, especially if they're like drunk or at a party or whatever. Because I was talking to another girl about this today, and like she kissed her friend. I'm like, that's hot.
I mean, I've definitely done it.
Yeah.
That's what you're asking. I mean, I don't know where else you
Yeah.
want me to take this. Like, obviously, I've kissed my girlfriends. I love my girlfriends.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, and I'm not gay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
definitely
So
like
it's not
guys.
gay.
No.
Do you think
So
if,
why isn't it for your guys then?
well, it's different. If you have socks on, it's not gay. No.
So you can kiss your guy friends as long as you're wearing
If you have
socks.
socks and then you say no homo, yeah.
Okay.
That's
It's
like-
like as long as you say no homo for
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, not anything.
Yeah,
There's some
that's-
things.
For anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
All right. Couple speed questions. Favorite food?
Cinnamon rolls.
That's an interesting one.
Chicken.
That's because she makes chicken for herself every day.
Pretty
It's
much.
cheap. She's
I-
living on
quick.
her own.
I
She's wifey,
love
cooks her own
chicken.
meals.
Like,
But
well,
you don't
and
eat
I don't
steak.
like a lot of red meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like hamburger and like beef. But
I like
steak-
hamburger.
I hate you.
Okay, wait. Can we talk about that? The fact that you don't like steak?
Yeah, steak's like the best thing ever. I could eat steak every meal.
Yeah.
Nice
How?
medium steak. I know
Okay,
Katie likes the
rare.
medium
If
rare.
I
It's
like
kind
it
of weird.
mooing.
If you ate
I want the blood
steak
dripping from my steak.
every day of your childhood, you would not like it anymore.
That's word.
So how do you feel?
Oh,
Yes.
you did because
I
Jeff always
ate
made
yes,
it. Well, Jeff
every
is a
single day.
beast.
That is all we ate.
So how
and
do
I-
you feel about deer?
Oh, I mean, we eat deer
Yeah,
a
that's what
lot.
I'm
Isn't that
saying. That's what
jerky?
I'm saying.
Yeah, we eat
Yeah.
deer jerky a lot.
Yeah, I think I might have had that from
and
him
like
once.
deer sausage, but even that we eat it so much that I'm like over it. That's
And
why I
then
eat chicken.
you said
See, most people are over chicken. You're over like the good stuff.
you only like lobster claws, but not the body.
Yeah. Yep. Only the claws.
Interesting. Do you like crab legs?
Weird. Yeah.
I love crab legs. Those are good.
But again, it's like the
You just like the
Claws.
claws? Oh, well, well, no.
No,
Do you
I
eat,
like the leg,
do you
but,
eat,
like, it's not-
this?
yeah, but lobsters don't have that.
They don't have a shoulder.
They
Is that
don't
what
have
they
like
pointed out?
their legs are like those little skinny.
Oh, they're like.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
so
like
you eat
li-
those?
No, no, I only eat the big claws.
So she just likes the meaty
Big
stuff.
claws.
She
Yeah.
doesn't want to have to work for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Most girls.
Interesting. Okay.
Celebrity crush.
Celebrity crush.
Oh,
Man,
that's hard.
that is hard. Post Malone.
What?
Oh, ew.
I just love him because he's like a teddy bear, but he's so gross.
He is gross. He has little
I
face
don't
tattoos.
know mine. Can it be like a celebrity girl crush?
Sure.
I love Demi Lovato.
Yeah,
really?
you do.
I'm not a big fan
Absolutely.
of her. She like
shut up. Like, we're actually not going to talk
Get
about
out
it.
of our podcast.
I, like, all my friends and family know I love her so much. When she overdosed, everyone that I know called
She
and texted
overdosed?
me to make sure I was okay. And I was literally in Walmart crying about it.
Aw.
Yeah.
My favorite artist overdosed.
Mac Miller?
Eminem.
Oh, I should have known that.
Yeah, you should have actually.
I should have known that.
Eminem's the greatest artist of all time. When he comes to concert in Ohio, I'm going with all the boys, and we're gonna jam out.
We're going to
Yeah,
Khalid.
we are.
Khalid.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait.
I couldn't name one of his songs.
Yeah,
What?
you can. Talk better. Are you kidding me right now?
Young, Dumb, and Broke.
Yum Duggan Broke. It sounds familiar, but nope.
I would sing it to you, but you don't want
Yeah.
that.
Come on, sing a little bit.
What is his other? What was his first?
I don't know. I'm blanking. Saved, Free Spirit, Angels. I don't know.
No, like from his old CD. Oh, Location.
Oh yeah.
You know Location.
Da, 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 da. Your location, like that?
No.
I don't know. It's terrible.
Absolutely
No.
not.
No. Okay. Have you ever been walked in on?
Yeah, that's kind of a funny story too.
I don't
Let's
think
hear
I
it.
have. You have all the stories. I really don't think that I have.
This was my high school boyfriend, and we were in his parents' basement,
Ooh.
and we heard his basement door open, and so we rushed to get under like blankets. I have a shirt on. We're good. Under the blankets. Well, I couldn't find my underwear,
Oh no.
and his dog came downstairs with his sister. So I was literally sitting on the couch, like, because then I spotted them, and I was like, oh my god, this dog better not find my underwear and take it upstairs. Yeah, so for a solid like 15 minutes while she was downstairs, I was just praying
The
this
dog
dog
didn't,
did
though,
not.
right?
No. Thank God.
If it was my friend Katie's dog, that underwear would have been.
Oh,
eaten.
same with my dog. Oh.
Would have been gone.
That's great. And your dog, who's Gemma's sister?
Molly's mine.
Molly. That's the
Mhm.
Gemma's.
Gemma's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Gemma's like the cutest. I've never seen Molly though. I'm sure
Molly's
she's cute.
too.
Yeah. I have no
Chloe's
idea.
also cute.
Yeah, we have another lab. too.
Chloe's big, right?
She's a baby.
Oh, she's a baby?
Yeah.
Oh, is she like a puppy or is she just always gonna be
Yeah.
small?
No, she's a puppy.
Okay.
Well, she's gonna be one in November,
Oh.
so she's a puppy.
Oh. Like it's like weird how some dogs are like miniature, so they'll never get big.
Nash
Oscar.
Oscar.
and Oscar. Yeah.
He's miniature? I thought-
Oscar's full grown. Oscar's like.
Oscar.
No, but like, so I have Lexi's dog
Mhm.
is like big, and then Billy has a same
Miniature
breed,
of
but it's a
it?
miniature
Oh.
of it. Like that is
Like a mini poodle. and a
that
poodle.
breaks my
Okay.
mind. Like a big dog fucked a little dog to make that.
That's. I don't think that's how it works. But sure, we'll
That's
go
how
with
it
that.
works.
Okay.
All right, favorite movie?
Tommy Boy, hands down.
Never seen it.
Why has no one? I had to show her.
She had
Tommy
to
Boy.
show me it.
Fat guy in a little coat. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, that doesn't make sense. How does fat guy get in a little coat?
Exactly. He breaks it. He rips it. You have to watch it. It's, you of all people would appreciate it. It has
Yeah, you
Chris
probably
Farley in
would,
it,
I think.
David Spade.
David Spade. Maybe. I'll check it out. Maybe on Netflix.
No.
No.
Not a good movie then.
It's too good. They couldn't buy the rights for it. So.
Yeah. How about you, Lexi?
I kind of have two. I love How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Oh,
I could
okay.
watch
That's
it.
like also one of my
Yes,
favorites.
Wait, isn't
I
that
could
where
watch it.
he like she's a dick, but he's like really into her?
It's
So
like
I did a project on this movie actually. So pretty much she's a in journalism, and her article is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. So she acts like the typical.
I have seen it then. Yeah.
Like super
She tries to
clingy.
lose
Yeah,
the
she
guy in
tries
10
to
days.
lose him, but he has a bet that like he can make somebody fall in love with him.
Mhm.
So like they're both have these bets. So neither of them want to like leave each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. And then I
Lexi
really
and
like
I are gonna get a love
Bridesmaids.
fern.
Bridesmaids. All the bitches love that.
Bridesmaids
All the
is
bitches love
classic.
50.
I love 50 Shades of Grey. The second
be
and third one.
honest-
The second and third one. I don't like the first one.
The first one's like mostly sex, and then
The
the second
first
and
one's
third
like
build
he's
on
The
the
first one
plot.
made me uncomfortable. Like
The first one's he's mean the whole time.
yeah, I finally watched that movie like 4 years
Well, that's
after
when
it
he
came
has
out.
to open up. You know what I mean? Like first one's him opening up, blossoming as a flower.
No.
Yeah, what was terrible was this shit movie.
And I don't know what he pointed at me. Did he text me? No, he didn't. I don't know. Wolf of Wall Street, best movie ever.
I've never seen it.
I've seen it. It was okay.
It's great.
I could see
Money,
you liking that movie
bitches,
though.
coke,
Yeah, that's why I
crazy.
could see you liking that movie.
Yeah. It's pretty great. All right. The worst thing in the world, unenthusiastic blowjobs. Thoughts and concerns?
I am not concerned.
I mean, here's the thing, Billy. Every girl's unenthusiastic about a blowjob.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay?
some girls enjoy it.
No.
They can tell you they do.
Yeah.
But like,
You can fake it till you
yeah,
make
you
it,
can.
but that doesn't mean we're enjoying it or we're enthused about it. Like,
You're kind of indisposed about it.
exactly. We are indisposed
Yep,
about it.
exactly.
Interesting.
Exactly.
And then everyone hates when girls ask, "Are you close?"
Don't
Fucking
ask it.
terrible.
Yeah, then don't ask it.
Yeah, you don't ask it.
I'm just telling you, don't ask it.
I know.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
just
I'm
saying.
sorry. Though, if it's been over an hour, I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay, anything more than 30 minutes, I'm starting to be like, is it done yet?
But I think it's different if you've been drinking. Like, if I've been drinking, I would
Okay.
absolutely never ask it because, like, that could just go on for hours.
Yeah. Well, I think
keep
it's
saying this.
if like let's say you're doing a blowjob and he's not coming, then like clearly it's your fault. You know
That
what I'm saying?
is so not true.
That's facts.
Not if you've been drinking.
Not if you've been drinking.
Maybe. So
It's never been my fault.
speaking of blowjobs, the Gluck Gluck 9000 is a product of Call Her Daddy.
Mhm.
Yes,
Katie listens.
sure do.
I've heard
Lexi
it some.
has heard it, but
Yeah.
you also like the other one. What's that
I like
called?
Girls Gotta Eat.
Girls Gotta Eat. What's that about?
Sex and
the one-
relationships and
Is
yeah.
that the one where she had like that walk of shame?
Yeah.
After, okay.
Yeah, like the last episode was like all about their like worst walks of shame. And then they have like comedians that are on as guests. I don't know. It's really funny.
Okay, so it's like Call Her Daddy though.
Yeah. But like a little bit.
less produced,
Yeah.
as in like maybe a little bit more authentic.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think Call Her Daddy's fake?
I don't think it's fake, but I think
Scripted.
that it's like we were talking about earlier. Like I think it
oh,
could definitely
it's
be
very
scripted.
well produced, so like
Right.
kind of scripted.
Mhm.
But like I think most of what they say is true.
Well, yeah. I
They
mean,
said Leonardo DiCaprio he'll put on headphones and listen to banger music while he fucks girls. Did you hear that episode?
I didn't. Is that the most recent one?
No, it was one of the early ones, like 1 through
Okay,
4.
then now I'm like in the middle.
Like Girls Gotta Eat, they literally were like two best friends that like
It's gonna be
started
Lexi
a
and I.
podcast. The first few episodes were literally in their apartment and they would just get drunk on wine and like do this podcast.
I thought of our idea, Lexi.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna get drunk and we're gonna talk. We're gonna start a podcast, Billy.
That'll be great. I've heard you guys drunk and talking, and it ain't nothing special.
You're so mean.
Lexi's like, this music's banging my head. I was like, my balls.
Oh wait, in the car. Okay, yeah.
Don't judge me.
It was okay.
It was a bad night.
What
That was a
is?
great night.
I thought it was a great night too. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, so we had our 5-year reunion and
High school reunion.
Yeah.
hashtag old people.
Hashtag old people.
people.
Hashtag where's my cane. Anyway, so
Hashtag gray hair. Hashtag.
I literally have some gray hair. So
no,
No,
but
you
really, I
don't.
mean, like
do you want to look?
You
Because I
don't.
do.
You actually don't. Okay.
Yes.
I bet you $100
I see
when we're
one
done
right
with this.
here. I'm just
Thank
kidding,
you.
I'm kidding.
$100 that.
Yeah, I don't want to risk
Okay,
that.
that's what I thought.
But yeah, we had our 5-year reunion and we got to see like people just get totally wasted. One
Mhm.
girl threw up in pins and then like we didn't notify anyone, I don't think.
No,
so the,
we
like,
left it
vomit
there.
was just like sitting under the table.
But she was
Ew.
still
Rowdy.
sitting there, so.
That's gross.
You know.
Would you kiss a boy after he throws up?
Is he brushing his teeth first?
I don't know.
If he doesn't brush his teeth, then hell no. That's
Well,
gross.
wifey status coming out here. I
She'd brush
always
his
have. No, I would not go that far. But I do always have like multiple extra toothbrush in my bathroom.
Or at least mouthwash,
That
like
is wifey
something. Like
material.
Yeah, they're like in my drawer next to my sink. There right now is 2
you're
extra
more wifey
toothbrushes.
than my mom. We don't have extra toothbrush.
Oh, I do.
Anyway.
Okay. Reversal question.
Mm-hmm.
If a guy comes in your mouth and doesn't kiss you, are you pissed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you eat me out, I will kiss someone back that eats me out. But
100%.
if you can't like kiss me
Sick.
after if you can't kiss me after I just put like the Gluck Gluck 9000, okay, then I'm gonna be mad.
I'd be pissed. But Some dudes won't because they're pussies.
I'll
Yeah,
go brush my
exactly.
teeth with one of my 5 toothbrushes.
No, I will roll over and I'll go to bed. We're not doing anything else afterwards then.
Wow. Well, I mean,
Forget
if
that.
he finished, then he's done. But
I mean, I'd want to brush my teeth anyway, so.
Well, he's not
Really?
going to wake me up at 3 a.m. then.
yeah.
Nothing's happening after that. You can find an Uber home.
What's the biggest waste of time that you've encountered?
College. I'm just kidding.
Like,
Word.
in the sense of,
Like something that you're like, why the fuck am I doing this? This is pointless.
Honestly, when I lived on campus, it was a big why the fuck am I doing this moment. I never went to Ohio State, but I lived there.
Yeah, that is because wouldn't it be like inflated
Yeah.
prices?
you
Yeah,
are stupid.
I literally, okay, I paid, so for reference, the apartment I'm going to be living in, I'm paying, my portion is $650 a month. When I lived on campus, my rent was $475, but I didn't have air conditioning, and if I wanted air
Ass.
conditioning, my apartment would flood. And then in the winter, we didn't have heat because the heater was just, they kept trying to fix it, and it was never fixed. So I literally paid almost, like, quite honestly, pretty much minus like $175 or whatever for like 10% of what I'm gonna have living off of campus. So biggest waste of my time because I could have been at home. I ended up having to take time off of school too because I couldn't afford to live in this shitty apartment. So yeah, that was the biggest waste of my time. I could be done with school right now if I never lived on Ohio State's campus.
Wow. I think driver's ed.
Okay.
Did you go through that?
Oh, driver's
Yes,
ed was.
well,
You have to
Did I
sit
go
in
through
that
that? Really? I
room
have my
for,
driver's
like-
license. Of course I went through
no, I don't know
that.
because like some people do it online
guess-
and they say it's not as bad.
I
but
guess
like
you can wait till you're 18 too.
it was like Monday through Thursday for 4 hours
Yeah, I had
after
to do that.
school. You just sit there and listen to this dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Like-
mine wasn't even after. Like, I had to drive some. Well, obviously, I didn't drive
Oh,
there.
mine was at my school, so that was good.
Mine was too.
Not mine.
Wow. Didn't you go to the same school?
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
there were multiple
Oh,
places
you
could
get to
take
pick,
it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess that was the same for me too. But like that was just fucking ass.
Mm-hmm.
I would spend like $10 a day at the vending machine.
One snack.
Yeah.
So was the vending machine the waste of time or driver's ed?
No driver's ed. Well, it was a waste of money because
The
at this rate,
vending machine was a waste of
I was
money.
spending like $80 a week at the vending machine, so you got like 2 hours. and
How
it's
do you
like, break
spend
time.
$10 at a vending
Well,
Yes.
first you get fucking 3 pretzels, right? You get a drink, some gummy bears, and maybe like a Chewy bar or something. The Chewy bars.
$10. Okay. What
Like
did we say?
that was some stuff. What's your biggest waste of money ever?
Oh, I guess I just told both of mine. Actually,
My
I
biggest
can come up
waste
with
of
another one
money.
for that.
Clothes.
Clothes.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I can
like,
feel that.
I buy.
but how else am I supposed to wear your stuff with the tag still on it?
Yeah, she literally comes over and everything she picks out of my closet to wear still has the tags on it.
If we're
because
going out together,
yes.
I'm wearing at least one article of clothing. from
Yeah,
her.
I
That's
buy all
facts,
these
actually.
clothes and I'm
Facts.
like, oh, I'm gonna wear this like next time I go out, and then I'm like getting ready to go out and I'm like, oh wait, I have 5 things I said I'm gonna buy to wear next time I go out. So
I
Yeah.
saw this meme once where it was like, I wish I wasn't the type of person that had to buy like a new outfit for every single event. Like, that's you. You buy.
Yeah.
Well,
And then I
guess
don't wear
get
them.
you,
Well, that's
though.
how
Like,
a
I
lot of
can't say
girls
anything.
are, like, because like we got like Boom, and then we got this like the other fireworks thing
Speaking
at my
of
old
overrated things,
boom.
Boom.
Red, white, and Boom.
Yes.
That's what a lot of people are saying. They're saying it's
So-
boring, but it's like a
100%.
social event kind of.
yeah, but it's so hot. There's so many people. It's just like, I think it's overrated.
It is.
I don't
Yeah.
ever miss when I'm not there.
What's the best holiday?
4th of July. Okay, so where I grew up though, like 4th of July is huge. Like we always have something going on.
Where'd you grow up?
Worthington Hills.
Oh,
There's like we have the
Yeah,
parade.
they're like their own like community.
special.
so it's fun.
But they're not doing fireworks anymore, so they're not that special
Oh,
I was
anymore.
gonna
not
say,
that
yeah, I
special
don't
anymore.
actually haven't spent the last 2 4th of Julys. I've been to New Albany for
Mm.
that. So, but still, I don't know. I think it's fun. But that or Thanksgiving, because I mean, food. Like
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with that.
Word.
Yeah. I like Halloween. 'Cause
Really?
You
I'm
just
sure
dress
you do.
up like
You-
a slut and
And
get
you
fucked up.
have a
Ew.
lot of Halloween stories.
Yeah, both of you
So,
do.
I don't have a single Halloween story.
Oh.
Oh man. It's fun. You cannot tell me Halloween is
Halloween's
not so
okay.
much fun.
Like I'm trying to think what I did for Halloween.
You'll like it more now that you're going to college.
Yeah.
100%.
But like even last year, there was a Halloween party. I didn't do anything for the Halloween party. We just went to a house and
Well,
like walked
I
around.
promise you, once you go to start school, you will like Halloween a million times more.
Okay. I'll let you know.
You go to your classes in your costume. Yeah, it's great.
I can't relate.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I went to Columbus State, so we didn't do that.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe when you're at Ohio State, maybe.
So what'd you say your biggest waste of money was?
Clothes.
Clothes. Oh, yeah, duh. And then you're probably the apartment.
Yeah, I think for sure my apartment.
I think
wasted like probably. Well, I also got, word to the wise. If you have to put your groceries on your credit card, you shouldn't move out. I maxed out my credit card like the first 6 months of me living out on my own.
Well, the thing is, you should put your groceries on your credit card.
Okay, but you should be able to pay them off.
That's facts.
Is what I'm saying.
Credit cards will help you if you start early.
Oh, yeah.
And
definitely
if you keep up with them.
Oh, yeah, I have a really high credit score.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be so easy when you do buy a house. It'll be a smooth ride because of that.
Definitely get a credit card like as soon as you turn 18.
Yeah,
But, like,
well,
don't
even
be
if
an
you
idiot
can
like
before,
me.
like if you can get on your parents, like a cosigner on your parents when you're 16, because some credit cards
Right.
do allow that, then you should do that because them paying off their credit cards builds your credit, and then it's amazing when you get out of college.
I have friends who still don't have credit cards.
Yeah, that's the worst decision you can make in life, really, because credit will open so many doors for you and make
Right.
things easier.
It's true.
Yeah.
Which is why I maxed all my credit cards out as soon as I got them.
So,
Because I'm really smart with my money.
what is one thing you want to accomplish before you die?
I want to swim with the otters.
Where exactly do otters live?
Well,
Alaska, Juneau, Alaska.
Okay, well, I'm not going to swim in the water in Alaska. Like, that's just stupid.
But
But,
it's warm.
They have a polar plunge.
well, in
that?
California, you can swim
That's
with
what
them.
it sounds like. It's a polar plunge.
I don't know what that sounds
You
like.
jump into icy cold water.
Oh,
Polar plunge.
wow.
And I'm going to own a corgi. That's my other.
Well, you already have a cat. Oh, one day you said you brought your cat to school,
Yeah.
and the
you
professor was
did.
not amused.
Not amused, so she never came back to class. Nope, never again.
Did she sit with you, or did she walk around?
She ended up having to be, like, in my bag. So.
Oh, poor
Wait,
kitty.
that's sad. Oh, you could have gotten one of those like backpacks that has a little window in the front. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know if that was a thing back. Like,
I'm
guess
gonna
you're right.
bet it was.
I mean, I'm sure it was, but, like, it wasn't. I feel like it became...
Oh, you mean with the bubble?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
like, that
yeah.
became, like, a bigger
I was gonna
thing.
say it was like the last couple of years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so funny, actually. It'd be funny to see one of those.
I'll just get one now.
Yeah, you
yeah,
should.
there you go. You can take it to work.
Maddie. She's a cute kitty. Okay. Big craze, or like big like thing that all the bitches love. The Bachelor. I watched like an episode.
Absolutely not.
What?
I do not watch The Bachelor.
You said you did.
No, I like Paradise Hotel.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, it's even worse.
It's like Love Island.
Wait, is that what we were watching?
What? No, we were watching Love Island.
Oh, Love Island. Yeah, that was stupid.
Okay, Billy, they're all stupid. Okay, all reality TV is stupid.
Kim
okay?
Kardashian, the
Stupid.
Kardashian show, those are scripted, straight
Either
up.
way, stupid. But Love Island, like, okay, there's a reason people watch them. Like, they're so entertainingly stupid. And honestly, The Bachelor is really scripted too. I was reading this girl's, like, I don't remember if it was an article or something, but she was on The Bachelor, and she said her mom had like accomplished something like while she was on the show. I don't remember what it was, but she was like really, really happy for her mom and like started crying like on the phone.
I told you this story.
Oh, you wait.
Because I know the girl. It was
What?
my neighbor was on The Bachelor.
I
Unless
think I
you
read
heard-
it. I think I read it somewhere.
Yeah,
'Cause-
her mom ran a race, and her mom has OCD like really, really badly, and ran the race. Like their thing was running races together, and she wore mismatched socks, and it was like a huge deal because her OCD, like she could never do it. And yeah, they showed her the clip, and she started crying, and then they made it about the guy.
Yeah, they made it look like she was crying about the guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
those bitches.
And there's just like other things that I've read too where it's just so like fake, and they also just like pour alcohol down your throat the whole time, so you like purposely do stupid stuff. Like half the people, like the Demi girl.
Well, that's what all guys do to all girls because guys are fucking
I mean, yeah.
disgusting pigs.
You didn't say it, I did. I mean, I didn't say it, you did. I would say that is what I'm getting at. But
I know. we were wait, there was some sort of lead into earlier. We were like, nice guys finish last. All guys are dicks.
Yeah.
You remember? We talked about that.
Well, it's true.
I mean,
It
it
is
is true.
Yeah. That's like
It's
the
very
caption that one
Like,
day on the Insta post.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think at this point in my life, as much as I say I want a nice guy, I have a really nice guy that likes me, and I like am not into it
Right.
because he's like too. I mean, he's also kind of like a little bit weird. You
Are we talking
already
about
know.
the guy?
Sandwich?
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Is there new stuff with that?
I want to know.
So let's see.
Can we talk about it on the podcast?
Yeah.
He doesn't have
Okay.
social media.
So
So
you
he
went-
has
Never know.
absolutely no social
So
media.
you went on a date,
I did.
and
A double date. And I hit a car on my way to the
Yeah,
date.
she did.
I was parallel
parallel
parking.
parking.
and
Yeah,
she
hit a
didn't, like,
car.
you know,
smash
hey,
into a
women
car.
drivers. You know.
So let's see what else. So he sent me the sandwich, and I didn't reply for the
He
rest of
texted
the
you
day.
3 times. First, he said,
Yeah. So he texted me in the morning about Katie and I had gone to a game night the night before, and he asked what we played, and I said, "What do you meme?"
"I don't know what that
And-
is."
Okay,
You
but-
explained it.
Yes,
You
you
explained
do.
it.
Yeah,
You know
I-
what
so-
you've definitely seen it before. If you've been on social
But-
media in the last 2 years, you know what it is.
I wasn't mean. I just said, "What do you meme?" Or I said, "What do you meme?" I've never played that with a big. Like we were with a huge group. I was like, "We've never played with a big group. Like with a huge group, it was super fun." And he was like, "That's a new game I've never heard."
Okay, but
So-
his next text is what.
Hold
like,
on.
kills
So
me.
I said, "You've never heard of it?" Like with an exclamation point and a question mark. Like so that's like not me being rude. And I said it's kind of new, but it has been out for a couple years.
And this is how old people
He
text.
he said, "No, this is not how old people text. This is how weirdos text."
Well,
okay?
it might be
He said,
Billy texts, not like that.
"There is
I
probably
don't
some
text like
things
that.
you and I have not heard of or have done, LOL." And I was like,
Ooh, that was supposed to be
"What?"
sexual.
No, it was not.
No, if you've met this guy, absolutely not. Like, I think it was like he thought I was being rude. So, like,
Ugh.
that's how I took it. He, like, was being a little bit, I don't know.
I take it that way too.
And then
Interesting.
I didn't text him back. In 2 minutes, he texted me again. So that first one was 11:43. The next was 11:45. And it said, "On another note, seeing my grandma and grandpa's house empty is super strange." So I was like, okay, how did we go from what do you mean?
He tried to change the
to an-
subject because he doesn't know what do you
Yeah.
meme is.
Yeah.
Well, he was trying to change
Well,
the
okay,
subject.
but then it gets even like, then I didn't text back for, seriously, it was 15 minutes. I was at the pool, first of all. He sent me a picture of the sandwich he was eating.
Rule of thumb, you are allowed to text me again unless you're like changing the conversation completely because something literally just happened. Like, if I don't respond to your text and you send me like that, like 2
All
texts
the
back to
time.
back,
Literally,
and then
all
a
the
picture
time.
trying to get me to respond, like I'm annoyed. If I'm not texting you back, it's because I'm busy. Like I hate that.
yeah.
And he he's like 26 and he's constantly double texting.
So
Like-
did anything else happen?
He texted me.
I just saw he does not have an iPhone.
Yeah,
He
so
doesn't.
automatically not
and no
interested.
social media. That's
Yeah,
weird.
that's a little
like
weird.
my friend had to send me pictures of him that like he sent her because he has no like I couldn't creep on him.
I like hate to admit this, but that is honestly like I hate texting people that don't have iPhones, and unless you're like, I mean, like, it could be a deal breaker.
And like
Seriously.
so the
like,
only other thing is like the next day because I didn't text back to the sandwich picture. Like what am I gonna say? Like
Yeah.
I love chicken.
Yummy.
I love chicken.
Lexi
And
love
love
chicken.
Do you like it grilled or breaded? That matters.
Breaded.
Either way, I like
Well,
all
grilled is
chicken.
okay,
I
too. I
don't
mean,
discriminate.
I forgot you can't grill. But just
And
kidding.
so he texted me the next day, "Good afternoon," and I just was like, "How was your weekend?" And blah blah blah. You know, nothing very exciting.
Oh,
And
he did it
asked
again.
Me, yes, he like triple
Twice.
texts me all the time.
Oh my god.
All the time.
That means
he
he's
was like, "What does
interested.
your?"
Wait.
I know, but it's too much. Like, what does
Oh,
your
he quadruple texted.
what
her.
does
Oh,
your
shit.
planner look like? I'm like,
What does your planner look like? The epitome of old people. What does your planner look
He's
like?
trying to hang out. Oh, so did you arrange a hangout?
no, we didn't because I stopped replying because I mean, really, I've been super busy, so it's not just that like
You've
I'm
been
not
super
interested.
busy. We were at the pool 2 days in a row.
Yeah, but like when I'm at the pool, I'm not on my
We
phone.
were busy.
Yeah.
Like,
Billy.
and I'm when I'm
Oh,
hanging
like you're
out,
busy.
when I'm hanging
Always
out with
busy.
my friends, like I'm not going to be texting you that much. Like,
Yeah.
you're not my priority at this point.
You did say that your friends are more important than your relationship.
Wait,
once.
I said that one time too, and I'll just like block the guy from listening to this podcast because I'm going to talk about it. It made me really mad. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was like talking to this guy, and he, like, I would prioritize. So my like I always say my best friend. One of my best friends. I have. Okay,
I'm the best.
Yeah, Lexi's
the
like,
best is me.
Lexi's like the best, but one of my best friends just had a baby, and she invited me to go to the Clippers game on like a Monday, and I had like kind of made plans with this guy, but like not really, and I was just like, hey, by the way, like my friend just invited us to go see, like, and she specifically invited him too.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, and was like, hey, do you guys want to go to the Clippers game? So I texted him. I was like, hey, like we were invited to go to this Clippers game with my friend and her boyfriend and her baby. And he was like, to be honest, like, I just wanted to hang out with you tonight, blah, blah, blah.
So he was just trying to...
No, he's
not
a virgin,
even.
Okay.
Well, that was the big night.
No,
no,
it wasn't
absolutely
not
not.
going to be the big night. So he like kept going on and on. I was like, okay, well, this is my nephew's first baseball game, so I'm going to go to it. I'm like not going to not be there for some boy. And he like the next day called me before I went into work and was like saying that like he just wishes, keep in mind, we were A, not dating, and B, had only been talking for like a month. And he was just like, I'm not gonna lie, he's like, I'm just sort of like hurt that you're not making me a priority. And I'm like,
Yeah,
at what point were you ever a priority? Like,
a guy does not become a priority. I can't even talk. A priority to me until we've been together, like,
right?
or actually together, like, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
My
like,
friends will come first.
And quite honestly,
for a
like,
while.
even if unless like, I mean, okay, maybe not quite, but like, unless like me and this guy have like talked about getting married, like, that's what but really, like, unless you've talked about putting a ring on it, you're probably not a priority in my life.
Damn.
I mean, it's true. Like, Lexi
not
my
my first priority.
Right.
Like,
first
would,
priority.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Like, I would never, like I said, I would never miss my nephew's first baseball game for a boy that I've just been going on dates with.
Yeah.
So, like, Lexi.
That's like this guy's like begging for an invite to my 4th of July plans. And I'm like,
he's begging for an invite?
I mean, like, dropping, like, so I have tickets to Red, White, and Country at Flanagan's. And he keeps saying, like, oh,
I wish I could go to Flanagan's.
Yeah, literally.
Man,
literally,
really
he keeps saying, like, oh, I've never been to Flanagan's. Maybe he actually said, maybe I should get tickets. And, like, wanting me to say yes, but, like, really I wanted to text back, like, absolutely not.
Just tell him to get tickets. So?
To get tickets and go by himself? That's what he's going to do, is go by himself.
Well, sure. And then I'll tag along with you.
Yeah, and I don't want that.
Oh, you want to...
I'm going with my friends.
You want to spread out
He's
your
not
wings,
a priority. And, yeah, I want to...
That's the other thing. Like, I'll invite a guy to things, like, 2 things with my friends, with my priorities.
Yeah.
But, like, if the guy can't hang with my friends, then, again, that's just, like, a deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
So it's, like, I feel like I maybe just sound like a bitch, but, like,
Oh.
a guy will be more of a priority if they can hang out with my friends.
If I'm a priority to him, then he'll be a priority to me, too.
That's
though.
true.
Well, you are a
Because,
priority to him. We know that. I mean.
Well, to him specifically, but like any guy. But like I say that, but then I also fuck with guys who absolutely I am not a priority to.
So, fuck boys.
Yeah.
So, nice guys finish last.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Bad boys bust on her face.
No, not quite. Not quite, but
yeah, something along
Nice
the lines
try.
of that. So, one more question. Actually, we got 2. What's the most foolish thing you've ever done for love?
Oh my God, I have so many of these. Okay, I already have one for this. You know who I'm going to talk about, I feel like. Ryan.
oh yeah.
Okay, so I dated this guy I had graduated high school. So this was like maybe 2015. And
Wow. Okay.
okay, so in 2015, there was this guy, like we met on Tinder.
I was 14, by the way. I'm 18 now.
Anyway, so we like dated, and he like lived all the way up in Cleveland, or like somewhere near Cleveland, and ended up not working out, obviously. And so we like broke up, but for whatever reason, like it was like a bad boy, like typical, like I went on a drug deal with him one time. Okay. like
So like criminal bad boy.
Like criminal bad boy. Like I don't remember, it was either pot or cocaine, one of the two, but he does both. So, you know, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So anyway,
that's nice.
So we like broke up for obvious reasons, and then like I was in Columbus, he was still in Cleveland, but he came back. I think this was, I know it was Ohio State played Wisconsin, but I don't remember. Or no, Nebraska. It was Nebraska.
Okay.
But this was, I think, in like maybe 2017. Yeah, 2017. So like 2 years between this, and he was back on Ohio State's campus, 'cause that's where we met, because he went to college there, and we like hooked back up, and so then I started. Okay, but like we hooked up, but we never like defined anything. We were just like fuck buddies essentially. So
Ew.
Oh, I can't believe I would do that. Anyway, so
Abstinence.
Exactly. So
I'm a virgin.
I started
Same.
driving in the middle of winter in my shitty ass car. You've seen, okay, I drive a 2008 Chevy Aveo that only works 25% of the time. And I drove this thing up to Cleveland like every weekend in the snow for a boy that like literally only wanted to fuck. I drove 2 hours for booty calls.
Wow.
Foolish thing for love. That is what, I mean, who does that? Who drives
That's
2 hours
terrible.
for a booty call?
I don't know.
You sound
Hoes.
unimpressed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
all
I mean,
women are hoes.
To be fair though, he did buy me some things.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, like, kind of worth it. But, like, I really thought that, like, this boy was the one.
Oh, my God.
I thought that if I drove up to Cleveland, like, he would see my effort.
Wow.
And he would fall in love with me and we'd get married.
Interesting. How about you?
The most foolish thing I've done. I feel like mine aren't, like, foolish is not the right word for this stuff I do. Like,
Isn't
I'm just
anything
stupid.
for love foolish?
Like, I...
Just kidding.
This is just dumb. Like, I let my ex-boyfriend, like, not let me have friends. Like, Katie and I literally did not see
I met
each
her.
other.
They dated for 2 years, and I met this man one
once
time.
after we'd been together for, like, a year and a
And it was
half.
only 'cause I
Yeah. Oh,
forced
this
a
was the
double date.
pizza guy.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about
Do you
that?
want to tell that story?
I don't really care.
If you want to.
Essentially, he's just a dickhole. That's all
Yeah,
that needs to come
basically.
from this
Basically,
story.
he was a controlling jerk.
Yeah. And girls never realize that in time that guys are controlling.
Mm-hmm. Well,
No.
then it was like when this is foolish. I mean, on his part mostly, but he knew I was wanting to break up, and so he kept buying me things. He bought me an Apple Watch.
Damn.
He bought me. So
Maybe,
then,
hey,
one of
ask him if he
these.
wants
hold
a fucking
on.
handy or
it
something.
gets
from me.
better. So then the
But
next,
you have socks on. It's
Yeah,
not
I have socks on. That's
So
cool.
then, then he bought me like a month later, Adidas Ultra Boosts. So $200 tennis shoes
Yeah,
essentially.
they're nice as fuck.
And then the next
got
month
that. I just
he
got Buffalo
paid
Wild
my
Wings.
rent.
Wait, what?
He Venmo'd me $600.
Okay.
You
where
should
do
have married
find-
him.
Where do you find one of these? I'm just kidding.
You know, you do not want one of him. I promise. I mean, if you do, I can hook you up. But
nothing. Well, I mean, I am notorious for stealing your men, so.
you don't want him.
So you guys have the Eiffel Tower in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what the Eiffel Tower is?
No, but
Absolutely
I've been waiting
not.
to hear about it.
I mean, the one
So-
in
whole time.
Kings Island in Paris.
Yeah.
So imagine a girl bent over,
Okay.
one guy in the back, one guy in the front. Their
Socks
hands
on or off?
socks can be off for this because it's the Eiffel Tower. There's a girl involved.
Okay.
And they meet hands in the middle.
Wait. I know exactly what you're talking about because I was playing. Oh, no, it wasn't What Do You Mean? We played that right after.
So it looks like a big A. So
Yeah.
guys are like this, meeting in the middle, girls right here, one front, one back. That's the Eiffel Tower. So if you Eiffel Tower a bitch, that's what it means.
I've actually heard about that, but my friend drew
Well, I
something
won't do
very
that.
different.
Yeah, I would never advise it. Like if a double threesome, no.
Especially now.
That ruins
Two
you girls.
guys.
Yeah, that's what a double threesome is.
Yeah. Oh.
Now, no, okay, threesome.
We're innocent,
girls
Billy. We
and a
don't
guy.
know what things mean.
I know.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
We're young and innocent.
Oh, I was gonna say the Father's Prayer or whatever, but I forget it. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. You know
I'm not
that?
Catholic. I don't know.
That's not Catholic.
I mean, yeah, it's like something that
It's like
is recited all
Baptist,
the time. It's not Baptist. I
Christianity.
can tell you it's not.
it's something
Okay,
Christian.
It's
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Bible, but it's not
Yeah.
like
Do you know
always.
Leviticus?
1822.
Yes. Wait, I'll get it. Leviticus. It's my Instagram bio.
I know it is.
You shall not lie with a male as
Did
with
you
a woman.
put it there
It is an
because-
abomination.
Did you put that in there because
Of the Eiffel Tower.
No. No.
But is there any section of that has to do with socks?
It is unknown.
Do you say, huh?
It is unknown.
Unknown. Indisposed.
Indisposed, if you will.
Unwell.
I am unwell. Degrade me. I have that sweatshirt.
I still want a degrade me sweatshirt.
Maybe one day if you're good.
If I what?
If you're good.
I'm always good.
Alrighty. I think that's our time. Episode 36 of the Consistent Genius Podcast. Thanks, Katie. Thanks, Lexi, for coming on. See ya.
You're welcome.